Hi everybody, I'm Brent, and today I'm going to try to help you figure out how to get the hang of the jump through. The jump through is a very difficult move. It requires a lot of strength, and as with all moves that require strength, it takes a little bit of patience to get the hang of it. So before you do anything, just set your intention to let this be a learning experience. And rather than seeing any failed attempts as reasons to get discouraged, just think of them as figuring out ways that it's not going to work. Okay? Once you've got yourself set with that intention and a positive attitude, go ahead and bring your hands down either onto the floor or onto some blocks. Okay, we'll take these blocks away in a moment, but for now I'm going to show you they can be a nice way to help you get into this transition. So depending on how broad your shoulders are, you're going to set your blocks up accordingly. My shoulders are a little bit broad, so I put them kind of half on, half off the mat. Okay, once you've got that set up, go ahead and bring yourself into a downward facing dog with your hands on your blocks. Okay, now the jump through seems simple enough. The idea is that you lift your heels like you would when you're jumping to the front of your mat, but instead of landing your feet at the front, you're going to pull those heels up towards your butt, cross the ankles, and slowly float all the way through. Nice and easy. And then to reverse it, pull the knees up towards your chest, cross the ankles, press up, lift your butt off the floor, and roll it back right to a chaturanga. Maybe take upward facing dog, and then back to downward facing dog. Okay, so one of the problems that people face when trying to learn how to jump through is that they don't get their hips up high enough. So if this is happening to you, then the problem is your hips aren't up high enough. And maybe you're not pressing enough with your hands. It takes a while to develop that confidence. So one of the things you want to do before you try to get all the way through is just to work on getting the hips up high enough. Okay, so lift the heels, bend the knees, and then go ahead and just try to get the hips up. Okay, so you get this sense of almost floating, like you're going to catch yourself in a handstand. Okay, and then as you do that, once you get the hang of that, start to cross the ankles and pull the heels up towards your butt. So you really want to pull those heels up towards your butt. You really get high up in the air before you jump through. And then once you get the hang of that, then you're able to start rolling it all the way through. Okay, this move builds a lot of strength, probably more so than any other move that you will do in the course of a regular yoga practice, unless you're holding plank poses for, 10 minutes at a time. So this is a great thing to learn how to do if you're going to try to work on arm balances, inversions, things like that. Okay? If you feel like you have the hang of it, let the blocks go. Bring your hands down to the floor, and then try it without the blocks. Really drive down through your arms as you jump and lift your heels towards your butt and slowly roll yourself all the way through. And then again, reverse. Pick up the knees, cross the ankles, press in, lift your butt, roll it right back. Take your vinyasa, come back to downward facing dog. Okay? It takes some time, it takes some patience. Enjoy the process. Keep practicing. Have fun with it. Namaste.